Like a lot of Toronto's central waterfront, Ontario Place is an artificially constructed landscape. Originally, it was part of a master plan commissioned by the provincial government, which included the proposal for Harbour City, a community of 60,000 residents. Designed by Craig, Zeidler, and Strong, the strategy for Harbour City was to repurpose the island airport and create a series of canals and bays that would make up a water city, which extended from Strachan and Bathurst streets. For various reasons, the plan for Harbour City was abandoned and Ontario Place was built without any connection to greater planning initiatives in the city. Construction of Ontario Place lasted 26 months, and it opened on May 22, 1971. In its early years, Ontario Place was very successful, the first amusement park in downtown Toronto, and it stood as an icon for innovation and technology. However, due to poor management and planning over the years, it could not keep up with accelerated change in the city. Ontario Place became increasingly disconnected, an artifact of the past, a distant memory to Torontonians. Seeing a substantial drop in annual attendance over the past decade, Ontario Place closed in 2011. Now we're faced with this problem. How do we incorporate Ontario Place into the city? How can we reconnect Ontario Place and activate it in such a way to attract the rapidly changing urban population? It is one of the last pieces of central downtown waterfront land and has so much opportunity to serve as a thriving public space for Toronto, an attraction for tourists, but most of all, a distinct public space for all Torontonians, especially those from the dense urban neighbourhoods surrounding the site. There's opportunity to connect Ontario Place to the rest of the waterfront, to tie into larger initiatives being carried out by Waterfront Toronto. There's also a major opportunity for partnership with Exhibition Place, which faces similar issues of disconnection from the city. Joint program planning and infrastructural upgrades would benefit both places and would enable more success for the project. One of the main problems we are faced with is the problem of infrastructure. Highways and main roadways act as major barriers between the city and the waterfront. There is no direct access to public transit, and pedestrians traverse dangerous intersections and vast expanses of parking lots to access the site. In addition to all these barriers, Ontario Place itself is an island only accessed by bridges. Clear and direct connections to the rest of the waterfront and city are crucial to the success of the future Ontario Place. This connection can be made by eliminating the barrier of water using landfill. This would improve access to the site and potentially generate enough revenue through selling and leasing to finance the landfill and subsidize public park space. The landfill could be carried out to minimize environmental impact through the appropriate use of new technologies and careful environmental management and monitoring. This new connection to the rest of the waterfront would allow for the extension of Queen's Quay. Extending Queen's Quay to connect to Dufferin would create an essential link to all modes of transport, most importantly, the streetcar line. It would provide more convenient access for the greater public and for the surrounding communities of the Central Waterfront, Liberty Village, and Parkdale. Low-rise housing and mixed-use development could bridge the gap between the residential waterfront neighbourhood and this site, bringing everyday life to Ontario Place. This new neighbourhood would take inspiration from Zeidler's Pods and Harbour City, interacting with the water in its land configuration, canal design, unique architecture, and programming. The connection to Exhibition Place can be created by a land bridge over Lakeshore Boulevard. The land between the two sites would become more continuous, allowing for an essential north-south connection and a large open park space. The Central Park would be flanked on both sides by commercial and retail program, which connects to the existing program and planned hotel development at Exhibition Place. The remaining Ontario Place land and pods would become a natural park landscape, one that connects to the existing network of park spaces along the waterfront.